Welcome to another Smartphone Wars production.
Hi guys, this is Steven Fox, and today we'll be taking a good look at the best budget rugged phone on the market. Running Android Nougat, the software experience is much like your Moto G, Moto E type phones. With stock Android, absolutely no bloatware. Only addition is this outstanding outdoors app that returns from the AGM X1.
It's not just an outdoors app. If you're working in construction or engineering, you definitely use most of these features every day, and it's something that I wish more manufacturers would pack as standard in your phone, since all those sensors are definitely going to waste or people using third-party apps. And you can see this is Android Nougat, very stock in its purest vanilla form, great to use and navigate. This is a multi-language ROM with so many languages supported, which is great for all of you who want a rugged phone but don't have something affordable. This is definitely the phone for you, and it definitely has your language. I can't think of a language that's not supported by this phone. It's just amazing multi-language and international value here, guys. You see that just the list goes on and on and on. Absolutely incredible value for international users. And since this is a 4G phone with lots of bands, you can definitely use 4G all around the world with it. And let's just check, it's 3 gigs of RAM. And I've installed quite a few apps, so I do have more than a gigabyte and a half free, and the storage space is 32 gigabytes, which can be extended with a micro SD card, but the 30 gigs of onboard storage is something really sufficient and lovely for a device of this caliber. And these great features here, I want to mention that you can adjust your font and display size if you can't see very well or just prefer bigger letters, bigger font. This is again an absolutely amazing feature to have in a rugged phone and in any phone in general, and should be mandatory for all phones, if you ask me. So a pretty great software package with the AGM A8.
Nothing you really can say here. This is a thick phone, however it's built like a brick, and although it's heavy, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. And I really do love this, where you can just stick it on your belt, and it really is a good phone. Design wise, I really like it, and especially if you're a construction engineer on site or definitely outdoors phone user, this is an absolutely wonderful phone. You can even get it as a second phone to take with you to work. An absolutely stunning work phone.
As you can clearly see, the device is definitely waterproof, and I've kept it in the tank for more than 2-3 minutes, no problems. Definitely waterproof phone, very good build quality, and the display is very responsive. As you can see, even in the water it feels the pressure and acts as if it's touched. And as you can see, everything works. Just dry it up a little bit, don't have to wait at all, and functions, everything works great. I cannot stress this enough. Best rugged phone at this price on the market today.
The AGM A8. General performance is quite okay, although if you're coming from a very flagship device like I did with the Zook Edge, it will feel a bit slower, but still it can be used as a daily driver and handles multitasking very capably.
Being able to use the phone as a daily driver is okay, and performance is around the price level, maybe a bit lower, but still the phone, where it matters, is good GPS, good screen, plenty of RAM for multitasking, and its general work rate is very okay. As I said, if not coming from a flagship device, it will feel very good to you. And Antutu score is quite reasonable. However, 3D score is low, but games do run okay, as you'll see later on. And now you'll check the general performance here. As always, I want to show you, not just take my word for it. You can see switching between various social medias is really okay. The AGM A8, although not a powerhouse, still has plenty of RAM. And the Snapdragon Fold 10 does hiccup from time to time, and apps load a bit slower if they're heavy. But once you sideload all your apps that you use, thanks to the good RAM management of Android Nougat and the chip itself, apps then load very quickly. As you can see, switching between apps that are already loaded happens simultaneously and with no lag at all. So the only slowdown you may see here is when you first load a few apps, and if the apps require additional loading, like here I open xiaomitoday.com and then it will request to be able to push notifications, and this might slow the phone a little bit down, as you'll see in just a second. And here it is, and you just take it off. So as I've been using it for 3-4 days as a daily driver, definitely okay. If you're not coming from a very fast phone, you won't even notice these slowdowns, but I just want to tell you the absolute truth, not hide anything. This is a very good phone and can definitely be used as a daily driver.
This phone can still play light, moderate, even some heavy 3D games at acceptable frame rate, so it's even an okay gaming phone to boot. Camera experience has mostly been positive on the AGM A8. The camera, although not the sharpest sensor around, still delivers pretty good photos in good lighting conditions.
Let's just start by saying that in this price range, most phones have horrible cameras, especially if they're aiming for something else, like ruggedness, water resistance. Here, you think they made a compromise with the camera. Well, here the case is not like that. The camera on AGM A8 is very capable in okay, good lighting conditions. The photos are actually very sharp and have plenty of detail. Now it does overexpose a little bit and underexpose when there's less light. However, the HDR mode does absolutely wonders, as I'll show in a moment. If you think there's too much light or too less light, just use the HDR mode. It will definitely bring all the highlights. And this is a very good camera app. It's built out of Google's camera app, and you'll see here the results. Absolutely great shots for a $100 phone. Doesn't matter if it's rugged or not. Very capable camera for the price. So the AGM A8 is really a good overall package, delivering on camera performance. And you'll see in a moment the front camera is 2 megapixels. However, the selfies come out actually very good. And here it is, the front camera. And again, this is HDR mode is available for the front camera as well, and again it does have very good results. If you stand still, the front camera is actually amazing for this price point. It's much better than most Chinese devices at around $100 and $150. Although being 2 megapixel, it's a capable sensor that has wide aperture and really captures all your details. As you can see, this is me at home, and this is definitely very good front camera. For a rugged device, it's an excellent camera, and for any phone for around $140, this is a very capable selfie camera as well. Let me show you a few more selfies now that I've taken. This is actually the first selfie I took from this phone in my office. It was a good day, and you see plenty of details outside. And even in lower light situations like this here, when I'm indoors, pictures are very good, and check out
You see how
the
it's
camera
different
video
cam
is
video
also capable.
of the AGM A8. It's not meant to be a great camera phone, it's meant to be a lasting phone with great outdoors or engineering construction value. I do believe all the front cam video is okay for vlogging.
Video quality is something that surprised me in the AGM A8 as well. The Full HD video recording is very good, in a good condition. Definitely okay for a good quick video, and even more.
Няма да го... Значи един маркет да време бяха
Не,
направили глас, защото няма да го
не,
направя.
не е това бе, Тони.
Разхвърчах се, не знам с колко.
So what are the pros? Outstanding build quality, the toughest phone you can get at $140, and I'm not kidding. Water resistant, knock resistance, definitely can hammer a few nails with this baby. Here, running the latest Android Nougat, NFC even is included in here, compass sensor, and everything you need, this great outdoors app in there, and actually quite capable cameras for the price. What are the cons? Well, the Snapdragon 410 is not the fastest chip around, and if you're coming from a very fast flagship, say something powered by Helio X20 or Snapdragon 820, you'll definitely feel a bit of lag in here. Battery life is not as great as I hoped. When using it with location turned on, 4G and Bluetooth at the same time, you could get around 2 days of heavy usage out of it. But if you're just using it for a phone and occasional browsing with not 4G turned on, this phone can last you a week, definitely no problems. I would have to say absolutely the best work phone you can get right now, especially if you're engineer, construction, on-site, outdoors person. As a second phone as well, it handles everything brilliantly. You will not be disappointed by this phone, not even one bit, for the price. So if you're looking for a tough phone that's packing the latest Android and has decent specs and proper camera, definitely 150% get this phone. Amazing build quality, amazing value, water resistant, dust resistant, knock resistant. Absolutely fantastic build quality in here. The AGM A8 will never let you down when you need it. This has been Stephen Fox. Thank you for watching my review, and I'll be back next week.
Stick around.